Okay, a little bit of this. What I was trying to talk about in part 32, I presume this is part 34, unless I've not kept track of the numbering very well, was Ada Lovelace, which was NVIDIA's new line of products, essentially. The most important of which being the RTX 4090. And back in 31, I brought up DLSS 3, right, while playing with a broken DLSS. So, supposed to go to the safe room now, in the sealed threshold hall, so let me go back there. So I already talked about that way back then while playing with a broken DLSS, which apparently seems to be working now. Let me check something here. Okay. Okay, that's enough of that. Just checking frame rates. The other thing that is new for NVIDIA's new line of products, if you want to go to crazy NVIDIA show land, but if you could accuse me of that, is a new set of hardware or a new way of using the encoding engine. I believe you'd actually, because the hardware encoder, you'd actually need new silicon. You'd actually need a new transistor layout to make this work for AV1 encoding. Now, according to the great authority on this, I'm being sarcastic, Linus Tech Tips, if you're using AV1 as opposed to the old H264, you get a much higher quality for the same bit rate. In other words, it's just a better algorithm that makes better use of the bits that you allocate. So, you can, as opposed to H264 using AV1 encoding, given like reasonable settings, you can make a higher quality, a video of the same quality, but a smaller file size, or a video of the same file size that appears to be much higher quality. Now I don't know what the support is for AV1 encoding with YouTube is right now. They decode the video and re-encode it using their own compression. And you get a little bit of a boost if you used encoding that if you were to decode from it and re-encode, there wouldn't be less loss, but there'd be loss that to the appearance of a human being would be harder to identify. That would carry over into the final product to some degree. Here's the stairs. So that's kind of like a reason why you'd think maybe you'd want to do that. Want to use this new hardware. Now, Intel, AMD hasn't caught up yet. They're gonna release RDNA 3 early next year. So AMD will get caught up eventually. But right now, Intel also, Intel is the only competitor with NVIDIA now on the hardware AV1 encoding side. Software AV1 encoding has been out for a while. OBS could do it for a while now, as far as I was aware. So that gives you two options, NVIDIA and Intel. And because only the high end of Lovelace has been released yet, if you go NVIDIA, you're going ultra high end by necessity. Throwing a lot of clocks at you. Got you with one of them. So that's kind of why someone like me might go up to Lovelace, which I will not. But if the reason why it could potentially be tempting is for the AV1. Provided that
Looks like
YouTube doesn't freak out.
Harder.
Interesting. Provided that, you know, YouTube can handle video that's recorded, it's encoded in AV1. Alright, so that's the new stuff. Plus, you know, you get 20 to 60% higher frame rate depending on the game. With no new video memory and no new video bandwidth. So that's that. Investigate the safe room. That's what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I guess I go right into here.
This is the safe room Will showed me. The one with the altered item inside.
Can I close it behind me? Yes, I can. I'm going to undo that action because I might need to flee from here. That might be a really dumb thing to do. Threshold management retrospective. So I'm going to read this time. The last one I didn't actually read all of these because I was kind of feeling some time pressure. Threshold with effect blank manifested in the containment sector in the middle of the blank department. Simultaneously, numerous blank appeared in the area, injuring and killing mini blank. After rescue operations were completed in blank, Rangers were sent in to discover the threshold's epicenter. The sheer amount of blank made the expedition impossible. I presume that blank means clocks. The area was sealed off after removing the clocks proved an impossible task. The department was relocated and the area abandoned. It was sealed off after removing the clocks proved to be okay. Researchers theorized the threshold introduced unstable matter to our dimension, which adopted the form of blank and blank as blank. When introduced to more stable blank. It's gonna play whatever it is so it looks like it's all checked off. Spare footage. Yeah, okay. Missions. Oh. Okay, I completed that one. That's interesting.
Great. More clocks.
Oh, it closed anyway. Oh, great. Well, that's nice. Well, I could try opening it, but I'll probably just close behind me anyway, so. I could theoretically prepare a launch, but I can't actually do that. But there's probably a puzzle to this. It's probably not like, you know, just fight your way through. Kind of like with a red light, green light. Okay. Interesting. So, is this just graphics? My camera's like inside a clock. Oops, camera's in the clock. Okay. Camera's boundaries. It was a mistake in the game development to look like they didn't put the proper boundaries, or the correct boundaries on the camera movement. The camera go places it shouldn't go. Oh, it's simple. So this should just clear everything out then. No, it doesn't. It's just a checkpoint. I guess that should make sense because it wasn't red, right? I wasn't claiming it. I was just getting a save out of it. Now, this is a typo. Of course, it's a mistake to say you need to be in Central Executive to claim the rewards. You can just do it right here. So I got C's Accelerator. Okay, whatever. Let's see. What can I grab here? His Rangers in Research. Using abilities. It's really specific. Snipers. 3 of them. Containment sector using abilities. Oh, this is definitely what I want to use here. Okay. Okay, I just want to get up there somehow. And up there somehow. I may not be able to do that until I clear out this room. I like make this room geometry better, basically. Okay, so there's a platform way down there. It looks like, though, I can't get up to those places. There's no way up to platform to these places where these things are, so it's just going to be a matter of go straight forward. Needless ground slam in order to finish the jump, just in case I didn't have enough energy. Okay, so there's the altered item. There's the clock. Now there's going to be some puzzle I'm going to have to solve here.
What the fuck is that?
Defeat the anchor. Now, where do I shoot?
It's making more clocks?
Like, what do I shoot into? What do I throw into? Oh. Let me figure out how do I damage this thing? That didn't seem to do anything. I can throw this clock into it, but... I'm just gonna throw the big clocks and see if that does anything when I get done with all of them. I don't know why I would think that would work, besides that's the only thing, I guess, that's the only thing I can think of, so. Oh, there's a gap. Okay. That's interesting. So right after it throws clocks, there's a gap. So let's wait for that gap. I guess I'll defeat you first. Oh, it's random directions? Great. Where does it go around in a circle? The other way. Okay, this is a very simple boss mechanic. Just shoot at it when it's in a vulnerability interval.
That must be the altered item.
Oh, okay, so that's the living archetypes. That's what that is. Okay. Now, how do I contain the anchor? I don't see a... Oh.
There. No wonder the Rangers had such a hard time with that one.
Let's explore this a bit. Oh, you can go down quite a ways. Okay, I don't know if I want to risk that. Way too high. Okay, that's not way too high, though. Okay. I get back to somewhere reasonable. So I can go to the left, realistically. Tropic Echo. And now I can get over here. Okay, I have a weaker launch efficiency than the ones we already have. And a remote thought. Done. Okay. Well, thought. Now I can do... Wait. Just kill enemies in investigations. Cool. I have untapped potential, so I can I can do either of these. Actually, let's see. I'll do Shatter. I don't like either of those guns really, but Shatter is more useful. And I'll go in here. And I'll temporarily equip Shatter, and then I can go in here and make it not a shotgun anymore, essentially. Okay. I'll try that a bit and see see if I like it. Now then, I have 5 of these, which I'm going to use to upgrade the melee. And I'm going to upgrade the C's. Okay. Now I'm going to go to my missions and grab Langston's Runaway to track it. Track Langston's Runaways. And now I need to go to Sealed Threshold Hall, apparently.
an altered item up there. Looks like I need to hit that shield harder. That's an altered item up there. Wasn't so bad.
How the hell did an astral spike end up in the archives? Our poor records are gonna get torn to shreds.
Sir, I am required to inform you that all
I found all those missing altered items.
All of them? Wow, you have a gift, ma'am. But those weren't all of the altered items missing from the Panopticon. The hiss must be making them restless. We've had several more containment breaches.
How many of these things did he lose? How many?
Just a couple. Should be no problem for you. I really appreciate your help. Really. Just super.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here. Like always.
There! Low-level security systems are up and running again. Told you I could.
We never expressed an opinion that implied doubt in your abilities, sir.
right. The only thing creepier than one mannequin is a few dozen of the damn things. New Bureau policy. No more mannequins.
Okay, now we're good. Now let's try turning this back on again. Testing. Okay, so at some point my voice stopped working in the recording. I don't know when it was because I just noticed it stopped working just now. So a big chunk of my speech was probably not heard, and I don't know what chunk that was. I don't know when it started. I'll find out later when I rewatch the footage. Or import it into Audacity, probably. Okay, I didn't say anything important, but that's interesting to note. You're still working, right? Yeah, okay. I'm trying to get to sealed threshold corridor. Okay. So yellow. Could have fast traveled, because isn't there a control point nearby? I forget fast travel exists sometimes. Okay, how close are we? Not very far. We need to kind of just get there. Sealed threshold. Atrium, sealed threshold corridor. What am I looking for? Flamingo. No, it has to be in this room.
That's got to be an altered item.
Okay, so I just jump over these.
This thing again. You've gotten to another altered item.
I thought we made friends with this guy.
What does this thing want? Is it fighting you? I never did like flamingos. Too pink.
No unique procedure required. Altered status is protected but unverified. A plastic pink flamingo lawn ornament. 2 steel prongs extend from its underside. The item is suspected to influence the atmospheric physics, altering meteorological phenomenon in the area. This effect is truly unconfirmed. Is currently unconfirmed. New altered effects have been discovered. See some other thing for details. Okay. the control point. Should have picked a snipers one for that board countermeasure. There's so many snipers to hit. Fast travel to Langston.
Now the trench is gone. Rest his soul. I really need to dig out my old proposal on better containment practices. More ritual worship, iconography, the whole shebang.
Every altered item on your list is now back in the Panopticon, safe and sound.
That's a load off my mind. Missing altered items don't exactly reflect well on me, you know. Did they give you any trouble?
The flamingo pulled me into the astral plane just like the fridge did. That same creature was there.
I was looking over the old activity reports, and multiple items had been displaying much more destructive behavior in the past few weeks. There's some connection there, I bet, but it's a bit above my pay grade.
Well, something to keep an eye on.
And if I have any more runaways, I'll know just who to call.
I guess this is my life now.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
Hey. Oh, I need more to do the C's. Okay. Good. Well, now that I've finished all that, I'll just stop recording and then see what crazy thing happened to my audio, which I don't like the idea of.